wish that you were better.
All right, guys, in today's video, we are going to be going over how to spot a fake guru. And as you guys know, there's a lot of people in this industry that are coaching, that are teaching, that are selling the information without actually having done it themselves first. And as you guys know, one of the reasons that I got into coaching in the first place is because I had earned the right to coach by actually scaling my agency to 7 figures and hundreds of clients before ever teaching anyone. And I had made the commitment to myself that I would never teach until I had processed not $1 million, but $2 million with my own agency. And looking back, I realized that I had hired some mentors and some coaches and some people that were teaching me how to do it without actually knowing whether or not they had earned that right to teach me. So what I wanted to do in this video is make sure that you guys had all the information that you guys need to have in order to figure out whether or not someone is legit or not. And I figured the easiest way to do that is by giving you guys a list of questions that you can ask yourselves when figuring out whether someone is legit or not. Now, I do want to throw in a quick little disclaimer. I absolutely believe in coaching. I absolutely believe in mentorship. And I absolutely believe in investing in yourself. I personally have spent up to $35,000 for a single day of mentorship and consulting. At this point, I've spent over $100,000 in coaching, and I do believe in it. But the thing to keep in mind is I believe in it when the people that are mentoring you have earned the right to be in that position. And by earning the right, I mean that they have actually been where you want to go and currently are where you want to go. So with that in mind, here's a few questions that you should ask yourselves to figure out how to spot a fake guru. Question number 1. Are they where I want to be with their business? So in my specific example, if I was just starting out in the agency space and I was looking for a mentor, I would ask myself, is this mentor or a guru or a coach that's telling me that they can help me, are they where I want to be with their agency? So if they're only doing $10K a month with their agency, why would I want to hire them if they're teaching me how to scale to $100K a month? Now, let's say they're at $100K a month. Are they where I want to be? In that case, the answer is yes, they are, because they are actually at $100K per month with their agency, and that's where I want to be. So that's question number 1. Are they where I want to be with their business? If you guys hired a coach for anything else in life, let's say that you want to learn the guitar, you're not going to learn the guitar from someone that doesn't know how to play guitar. So why would you hire a coach or a mentor that hasn't been or is not where you want to go? So just like hiring someone that's actually good at guitar is going to help you learn the guitar much more quickly and efficiently, you need to hire a coach that is where you want to go. So that's question number 1. Question number 2, are there students in the program that you're signing up for that are where I want to be? So in other words, has this coach replicated this result that they are promising they can help you, not only with their own business, but with other students? Because at the end of the day, if they're the greatest guitarist in the world, but they've never taught anyone else how to play guitar, and they've never created other great guitarists, following the guitar analogy, then why would you want to learn from them? Or for example, let's look at sports. Let's say that they're amazing at football and they won the Super Bowl. Well, if they've been able to win the Super Bowl and coach other teams on how to win the Super Bowl, well, guess what? They're probably going to be a great coach. So, question number 2, are there students in the program that are where I want to be? And at this point, by asking those 2 questions, we've essentially been able to discover whether or not this coach or mentor has been able to create the results that they're promising that they're going to create for me for themselves, and have they created the results that they're promising they're going to create for me for other students. Question number 3, are they still involved in the business model that they are teaching me? Are they still involved in the business model that they are teaching me? So for example, let's follow the music and the sports analogy. If you're trying to learn guitar, but the guitar coach that you hired only plays the piano now and he hasn't played the guitar in 30 years, they're probably not going to be the best at teaching you the guitar. Or following the sports analogy, let's say you hire a football coach to help you with football, but they actually haven't coached or played football in years, and they've actually moved on to playing basketball. Well, in that case, they're probably not fit to teach you football at the highest level possible. Now, I'm not saying that if you're looking for a mentor or a coach that they need to be fully all in, invested in the business model that they're teaching. For example, let's say you hire an e-commerce coach. It doesn't mean that they need to have their main business be this massive e-com brand. However, they still need to be involved in the e-com space. They still need to have their finger on the pulse. They still need to have some sort of skin in the game, so that as the industry changes and as the industry evolves, they have a reason to evolve and grow with it. But if they have no reason to innovate, if they have no reason to adapt, if they have no reason to evolve along with the industry, then as soon as the industry changes, they will get left behind as coaches or mentors. So for example, following the e-com analogy, let's say that there's this massive new platform that's changing the game for online stores. If the coach has no reason to adapt with that brand new release of this new platform and integrate it into his business or her business, then how could they teach their students how to adapt and make that transition? Now, I'm not saying that they need to have this massive e-com brand, and I'm not saying they need to be all in on their e-com brand instead of coaching. On the contrary, I actually believe that the coach should be coaching first and running this e-com brand second, because their duty to you as a coach is to prioritize helping you achieve your transformation and getting you the result that they are promising you. However, they do need to have their finger on the pulse, and they do need to have some sort of skin in the game so that when the industry adapts, they adapt with it, and therefore they are equipped to help their students adapt with it. So, question number 3, are they still involved in the business model that they are teaching me? Question number 4, do they still practice what they preach? Do they still practice what they preach? If I'm coaching my students on how to run ads to get agency clients, but I don't run any ads to get agency clients. Isn't there a massive disconnect? If I am teaching my students how to close agency clients, but I don't close agency clients, isn't there a massive disconnect? If I'm teaching my students how to scale their agencies, but I'm not implementing the systems and SOPs and processes that I'm teaching them to implement, isn't there a massive disconnect? The answer is yes, of course. There's a massive disconnect. And why would you want to learn from someone that doesn't practice what they preach? So, when looking for a mentor or coach, I'm also looking for someone that continues to practice what they preach to this day. For example, this is why we launched a brand new agency and closed over $50,000 in retainers in less than 2 months as a side project. Because we wanted to implement our own strategies and practice what we preach. Now again, I'm here to tell you guys the truth. The coaching business is my number one focus. And as I've said in previous videos, it's also the business model that makes me the most money. And again, the reason why I coach is because I've earned the right to coach. Not because it makes me more money, but because I've earned the right to coach, and now it makes me more money. With that in mind, I still continue to practice what I preach, and this is why we launched a brand new agency and scaled it up so that I could take the lessons that I learn and teach them to my students and be by their side. So that's question number 4. Question number 5, do they have undeniable proof of their own personal results? Guys, I've posted screenshots. I've literally logged into my bank account live. I've shown people my tax return. Now, legally, it's probably not the best idea. And I don't want to be on film recommending that you do that, but you should pretty much have undeniable proof that everything they're saying is actually true. And if you don't have undeniable proof and you're not actually sure whether or not what they're saying that they've done for themselves is true, then you should run. I had one mentor show me their bank account when I was starting out. And immediately I was like, okay, this guy's legit. I get it. Now, again, I'm not saying legally it's probably the best idea to showcase your bank account on the internet, but for the most part, you should have undeniable proof that everything they're saying and promising and the claims that they're making are actually real and that they can back it up. This is one of the reasons why you guys see me on comments on my ads tell people that I'm willing to hop on a Zoom call with them and show them everything to really be able to put my money where my mouth is and provide that undeniable proof. And this question is even more important when the coach or mentor is just starting out coaching or mentoring people. So if the coach or mentor you're hiring has a short track record, then this question becomes more important. Obviously, if they have a long track record and they've demonstrated undeniable proof over a long period of time, then this question is answered. Now, next question, do they have undeniable proof of their students' results? In other words, is everything that they're putting out in terms of the results they're able to help their students accomplish undeniably true? In other words, are you 100% confident behind the results they're posting on behalf of their students and what they're able to do for their students. A few ways that you can figure out this question and get an answer to this question is by going to the students themselves and asking them. I tell you guys all the time, go speak with my students. Ask them yourselves. Do your research. Do not jump in until you have that undeniable proof and that undeniable certainty and confidence that the results that I'm posting are legit. You guys should do that. You guys should do your research and find out for yourselves. That is the right thing to do. At the end of the day, that's in your best interest so that you go with a coach or mentor that is legit. Next question, do I believe that they can help me grow? Do I believe that they can help me grow? This is really important because if you don't believe from the bottom of your heart that they can help you grow, then you're not going to trust them. And most importantly, you're not going to take action on anything that they teach you. So not only do they need to be able to provide results for themselves, not only do they need to be able to provide results for other students, not only do they still need to be practicing what they preach, not only do they need to be where you want to go, on top of all of those things, you need to believe with full confidence that they can help you achieve the results that they're promising you. Because even if they're legit, if you don't believe with full confidence and full conviction that they can help you, then you're not going to take action on the strategies and on the lessons that they teach you. One of the reasons why I have an onboarding day with all of my new students as part of Seven Figure Agency is to show them why they should believe in me as their coach. And I tell them, it's my moral duty to show you why you should believe in me as your coach so that you actually take action on it. So you need to be fully in belief that the person that you've hired to coach or mentor you can help you accomplish the result that they are promising you. And the reason why is so that you actually take action on everything that they teach you. And again, this is after discovering that they are in fact legit and having that undeniable proof. This is more of a personal belief that's internal to you, not an external belief that's related to the coach or mentor. At this point, externally, we've already validated that they are legit and everything lines up. Now it's about going inwards and asking yourself, do I believe that they can help me grow? Next question, do I believe that they will give me the tactics that work for just a few months, or are they going to teach me how to fish with strategies that will feed me for a lifetime? When I look for mentors and coaches, I'm looking for way more than just the strategies. I'm looking for actual coaching. I'm looking for someone to be able to call me out. I'm looking for someone that's going to say, hey, Joel, that's actually the wrong question to ask. You're focused on the wrong things. Why are you even asking me that question today? Instead, you should go out and figure out how to get your clients better results. Or instead, you should stop asking that question and instead figure out how to go land one more client. And the reason why this is one of the questions is because The coaches or mentors that you hire should be good at coaching. I'll give you guys an analogy. For example, in basketball, let's say you hire a basketball coach. One day you go into practice, and the coach is going to teach you how to shoot the ball. And you feel like crap. There's a lot going on in your life. You're stressed out. Your energy is low. The coach at practice should be able to realize, oh my God, your energy is really low. Maybe something's going on, and diagnose the fact that you're not 100% and help you overcome that, instead of teaching you how to shoot the ball. Because at the end of the day, guys, the strategies, the tactics are easy. But coaching someone on how to level up as a human being so that they could become a much more powerful entrepreneur is the challenge. So, are they going to teach me how to fish with strategies that will feed me for a lifetime? For example, instead of teaching me cold email, are they going to teach me how to think? Instead of teaching me how to run paid ads for my clients, are they going to teach me how to manage the stress that comes with growing a massive business? Instead of teaching me how to do a demo presentation and close a client, are they going to teach me how to innovate? So I'm not saying the tactics and strategies are not important. Of course they're important. But they're almost a given. Of course they should help you with those things. But the truth is, the coach or mentor should help you with so much more that goes beyond the tactics and strategies. And if they're not helping you with the things that go beyond the tactics and strategies, the day that the tactics and strategies stop working, their coaching will instantly become a waste. However, if they teach you how to think, if they teach you how to problem solve, if they teach you how to innovate, if they teach you how to level up, then the day when the strategies and tactics dry up, you're going to be prepared. And you're going to know exactly what to do. Last question. This is the most important question. Do I respect them as business leaders and as human beings? Are they a coach or mentor that I look up to? Do I actually believe in them as human beings? Do I believe in their core values? Do I believe in what they believe? For example, one of our core values is to do whatever it takes to win, as long as we do it with integrity. Do whatever it takes to win, as long as we do it with integrity. If you don't believe in that, you shouldn't work with me, because we're going to clash. And the moment you're like, Joel, I'm going to just do it anyways, even if it's out of integrity, I'm going to get really frustrated with you as your coach. And then you're not going to end up getting results. However, if you believe in the core values that I believe in, then the moment that I give you advice and tell you, you know what, you shouldn't do this because it means that you're going to act out of integrity, then you're going to listen and respect the advice. So the last and most important question, do I respect them as business leaders and as human beings? Because business is as much a personal game than it is a business game. That's why I tell all my students, before you run a 7-figure business, you need to become a 7-figure human being. You need to learn to let go. You need to learn to trust your team. You need to learn to lead. All these characteristics behind a 7-figure entrepreneur that need to be awakened inside of you first as a human being. And the reason I share all that is because it comes back to the reality that success in business starts with the human being and success in your personal life. And if you don't trust and believe and respect your mentor as a leader and as a human being, then you're not going to take action on their advice no matter how good it is. So, with that in mind, to break down these questions, first, we need to figure out whether or not they're legit. Are they actually legit? Are they able to get results for themselves? Are they able to get results for their students? Then we need to figure out if they still have skin in the game. Do they have a reason to continue innovating in the business model that they're teaching you? Do they still practice what they preach? Once we figure out that they're legit and they're still in the game by your side, then it comes back to you. Do you believe that they can help you grow? Do you believe that they will give you the strategies that will help you beyond simple little tactics that will only last a few months? And do you respect them as leaders and as human beings that will help you level up? That is how you figure out whether your coach is a fake guru or whether your coach can help you transform and scale to the next level.